I can see it's clear of the pallet. Release the brake and pull the unit backwards. In this video we're looking at our tool counterbalanced drum lifter. This unit can lift drums up to 1 metre, ideal for placing them on platforms or stacking drums one on top of the other. It's got an automatic beat gripper, so it grips the top of a drum automatically. First of all, we push the unit forwards until the beat gripper touches the drum. We then put our foot brake on at the back, and this keeps the unit in position. We then pump our handle, and the gripper automatically engages. So we're clear of the floor, the grip is engaged. I can see through the guard at the back that it's ready to lift. So now we'll lift it all the way to full height and position it on these pallets here. Once lifted to full height, we remove the brake, wheel the unit forwards, bring it next to a pallet. For lowering, we don't need to apply the brake, but I'm going to in this instance. We then have a lowering valve here. So to lower the drum down, we turn this anti-clockwise. We want to lower it until the gripper is unloaded, but we don't want to overlower it. So I'm just watching here. I can see the gripper through the perspex, and as soon as I see it's unloaded, it's now unloaded, we're ready to move the unit backwards. This is a nice thing, we've got very clear visibility, so it's easy to see what we're doing and make sure we're gripped correctly or we've ungripped correctly. I'm going to take the brake off, pull the unit backwards, and we're ready to go get another drum. The unit's very easy to move around. We've got rear wheel steering, so from a single wheel at the back we can steer the unit and position it wherever we need to go. So we'll go get another drum now. Here we have an L-ring plastic drum. We move the unit forward again until the gripper engages beneath the lip. We put our brake on, so that's push the unit forward. We then pump our handle and watch to check it engages. This drum's full of water, so it weighs about 200 kilograms. I can see here, but you can see on the side, we've got the clasp underneath and the gripper over the top. So this is ready to lift to height. So we continue pumping the handle. We're now at full height. We recommend travelling with this unit and pushing it around with a drum close to the floor, and only raise to height when we want to place on a platform or in a high place. And when we've got it raised, we should move at a slow speed and take extra care. I'll take the brake off. I'm just going to navigate forwards towards the stack of pallets. Once we're close, we'll stop there. Again, I'm going to apply the brake. The gripper works in a way that the drum weight actually applies a clamping force to the gripper, so it's very hard to remove a drum when it's lifted off the ground. The weight of the drum is actually stopping you from unclamping it, so it's a very secure system. We're now going to lower it down, so we go to our lowering handle, lower it down nice and gently. Again, we're just watching the gripper, and there we go, we're released. So once the bottom toggle, which is beneath the edge of the drum, lowers down slightly, we're fully clear and we're ready to pull the unit backwards. We'll release the brake, pull the unit backwards. And we'll now lower that drum down, collect it and bring it down to the floor. So we move forward, bring the gripper so it's beneath the lip. Again, with the unit pushed forward slightly, apply the brake, and this just keeps it nice and tight against the drum. We then pump the handle. I can see it's clear of the pallet. Release the brake and pull the unit backwards. Once clear, rotating anti-clockwise, we can rotate it all the way down to the floor. And pull the unit backwards. Here we have a Mauser drum. When handling this type of drum, it's important that we fold up this kick plate at the bottom. So we fold this up out of the way because of the egg shape. The drum is like an egg and we need to fold that up. We come to the back, get our catch at the right position, at the right height. We then wheel the unit forwards, like so. What we want to do when we do this is, if in doubt, we want to come to the front and use our eyes and have a look and check in this gap here that this bottom toggle is beneath this metal ring. If that's beneath, when we start to lift the drum, this top clamp will come over the top and it will grip the drum securely. But it's worth coming and having a check and check in that that's beneath the edge of the drum. So I'm happy. We're pushed forward, it's beneath the edge, I'm placing my brake on, I'm then pumping the handle. It's also good practice, the drum's just left the floor, it's very safe in this position, so again I can just walk forward, have a look and make sure it looks as I expect. I'm very happy it's a secure drum, so then I can continue pumping. We're now at full height, remove our brake, wheel the unit forwards. Once we're close to the pallet, put our brake back on. We can then lower down. With the Mauser, the top lip is quite large, so we don't want to lower too far. We want to lower just enough that the bottom section moves and has a small gap beneath the metal ring. When we've got a small gap beneath the bottom gripper, we can bring the unit backwards. So I'm just looking, lowering down. And I've just got a small gap there, so I'm happy to take the brake off and pull the unit away. To remove the drum, we move forward, get our bottom toggle beneath the drum and push the unit forward and apply the brake. We then check through the screen, pump the handle, and I can see the gripper's engaging well. We're now clear of the pallets, remove the brake and pull the unit back. This is a manual unit, so we've got a manual hand pump, but we can also offer this unit with powered lift and powered lower, powered drive, so we can have a powered drive system which would be battery powered. We can also offer this model in stainless steel for stainless clean areas or food areas. We'll lower the drum down. We're quite controllable on the lowering, so if I open the valve a small amount, the drum will lower very gradually. So we've got very precise control. Or if I open the valve further, we can lower at the normal speed. When it's near the ground, I'm just going to keep lowering until the bottom toggle is close to releasing. Now it's clear, I can pull the unit away.